I'm a little bit against all this kind of modern thing. You see a person and you fall into bed with them and you haven't fallen in love with them. I think falling in love's a lovely thing. Just having that period where you're getting to know someone and you're finding what they're like, and then developing to a point where it comes to maturity, where then you begin to make some sort of permanent commitment to a person.
And I think the advice you gave there was very interesting. In other words, you start off in a crowd, in a number of people, right. and you see within that where the relationships go, where you can build up, and then maybe go out at a separate time after that. And yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, and rather take each one out on a different night. You know?
It's not easy, but in Christian youth clubs up and down the land during the next week, there'll be boys taking girls out.
Yeah, this is true. They won't listen to a word we're saying.
But nevertheless, what we're saying is true, and if only they would listen to us, then it would be better, wouldn't it?
Warren, we're nearly coming to the end. What would you like to share, sort of, in the final couple of minutes?
Well, I'd like to share a secret and a scripture, if I may. The secret is something between my wife and myself. I try not in these programs to speak too much about it, because I think that a marriage is a very private and a personal thing. But let me tell you something. Whenever I send my wife a card, whenever I send her flowers and I write on a card, first of all, I've got terrible handwriting, so I really try my very best to write it as neatly as I can. Just thought you'd need to know that, Anne. But I always write the same thing. What I write is this. This is our secret that I'm sharing with you now. I always write, all my love, always. Not just all my love, but all my love, always. Warren. And then lots of kisses. And I think that word always is very, very important. Let me take you back to 1 Corinthians chapter 13, that great love chapter, and read you something that it says there about love. This is verse 7. Love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Now, always can mean for all time, and when I write it, that's my intention. I'm going to love my wife for all time. Even when death has taken one of us away, I'm still going to love her, because I want to love her for all time. But I think it means more than just for all time. I think it means at all times. All day, every day. And what I'm trying to say to her is this: Anne, I love you all day, every day. Notice this: love always protects. That's that covering I was talking about earlier. Just share one little story. I'm sure my wife won't mind. At one time, I was physically attacked by a man. He had some mental problems. A few days later, we were on the street, and he came on to me as if he were going to attack again. My wife is very quiet, very reserved, but she started shouting at this guy, and he ran away from her. So that was an occasion when my wife was protecting me, but I feel my responsibility always to protect her. It always protects, always trusts, and always hopes, and always perseveres.
Warren, bless you. What a great place to finish, and we'll pick it up next time, whenever that is. We'll work out with you when it's going to be. Can I just say, next week I won't be here. Tom Jacko will be sitting in my chair. I should be down in Cornwall taking meetings for 3 nights. But Tom, I think, is going to do a program on evangelism. So Tom will be here. So join us every Thursday, 5 o'clock here on Genesis TV. Join me at 10:30 on Sunday for Voice in the Wilderness. Thanks so much for joining us. Bless you for today. Bless you, Warren, for today. We'll see you again next time. The Lord bless you real good. Bye for now.